Today we are going to be diving into the Hoppers game on Avalanche. So the Hoppers game has been live about a week now. Their mint was about 2 weeks ago, and then the game got delayed a little bit, and now it's up and running. So you can go on their website, hoppersgame.io, and you can buy directly from them. They have their own marketplace. These were minted at 1.75 AVAX, and the common floor right now for the common rarity is 1.5 AVAX. But the game is way more than just the rarities of the NFTs. You can see here somebody had created another website with all of the different tiers of the hoppers, which different tiers make different amount of fly, and fly is the in-game token that you get paid out in. So right now the tier 2 is what I have, and they are at 4 AVAX for the floor, and depending on the traits, you can see here some of them are at different levels. Here's an exceptional rarity at 5.2 AVAX, which could be a good deal if you plan on, say it brings you over here to their website, if you plan on making tadpoles. So you can sort through the marketplace here, and you can search by rarity, you can search by the different traits. If you want to look at some fertility 10s, if, like I said, you want to make some tadpoles, which is something that I'm starting to do, because as of right now, since the game is so new, they have not released all of the alpha, and there's going to be more coming out about tadpole utility and the future of the game as far as breeding. So here's a 2.9 AVAX with the fertility 10. It doesn't look like anyone played with him. He's still on level 1. So he's not going to create a lot of fly per day. But once you get that level up a little bit higher and he's a 10 fertility, he could be a good candidate to start producing tadpoles. And right now, tadpoles are selling for about 0.74 AVAX, and that's with no utility being released at all in the game. And I imagine once they come out and they tell us what the tadpoles are going to be used for, there will be some severe spike in the floor price of the tadpole. So let's come over to my hoppers. I only have 2 right now. A couple days ago, I made some nice sales and I got rid of a few of them, and I am fully I fully made my ROI in this game. So both these tadpoles and all of my 500 staked fly, it's all free house money, so I'm just enjoying the game by this point. So here is my breeder. He is a rare level 20 common hopper, and they're cool. The artwork is amazing in this game. So he is, let's move myself out of the way. So right now he only has a 36% chance to produce a tadpole. So every time I level him up, you can see here in about 8 hours, they added this timer on. In about 8 hours, I will be able to level him up to level 21. And every time I do that, he gets a better chance at breeding. So that's my plan. This guy is going to be my breeder. Hopefully I can get this up to around a 50% chance, hopefully this week, and then I can start producing some tadpoles before they come out with the utility of the tadpole. Because I know as soon as that comes out, everyone's going to FOMO in and start buying them. So I'm hoping to have a couple soon. Here is my tier 2. Here's my tier 2 hopper. He's also my profile picture on Twitter. He's got an egg on his head. He's pretty cool. So he's on level 24, and he produces about roughly 40 fly per day. And so he's made me some good money, especially when fly was pretty high up in the beginning of the game. It's come down in price since then. If we come over here to deck screener, move myself over here, you can see the price of fly. on the 4-hour chart, which we are running along very nicely along this this bottom support here. So I'm gonna say there is gonna be this game is gonna be very long term. It's not gonna be your typical play to earn, you know, wolf game type fork that everybody seems to be used to lately. I think this could be around to stay, you know, similar to the chicken NFT game, similar to the Krabata game. There's definitely a solid community with the Hoppers game. You know, I have not sold any of my fly. I am collecting it and riding this little base trend line all the way up, and hopefully we can get well above $1, like we were sitting at last week. Excuse me. You can see up here there were some big dumps when you know, fly was at $1.80. You know, within, let's see here, within a 3-day period it ran 217%. You know what I mean? So there was definitely some dumping going along, because that's not sustainable. But right now we're tracking along this line here. So I'm really enjoying the game. So the Hoppers game is created by the creators of the Avalanche Party Animals. Now, something that I'm looking into this week is to come on the Avalanche Party Animals website, which they have their own market here as well, which is amazing that we don't have to use you know, NFT trade. So here's the market for the Avalanche Party Animals. Like I said, the same team that has created the Hoppers game. This was their original project, I believe, and I missed the mint on this. And these have held, they have held very well in comparison to a lot of similar projects, and it's because they have utility. You know, the creators of this, like I said, they came out with the Hoppers game, and because of that, whoever owns one of these APA NFTs, Avalanche Party Animals, gets a nice payout of Fly. You see over here, and Fly is the game for the token for the Hoppers game. So over a 6 month period, they will be getting airdropped Fly. So definitely makes sense to own one of these on top of owning the Hoppers. I don't have any right now, but like I said, I'm watching the floor price this week, and I am going to be scooping up some of these, and I'll tell you why. There is going to be an airdrop coming up in April. So like I said, if you're a holder of the APA, the Avalanche Party Animal NFTs, you have a 90% chance of getting a APA Gals airdrop. So one of these ladies, the same artist as the Hoppers game, has created some of these NFTs. So here's their Medium article that they put out. So there's going to be 1,000 female APAs being circulated, and 90% of them will randomly be dropped to the APA holders. So you're basically holding a lottery ticket if you have one of the APAs, the original Avalanche Party Animals, in your wallet. You have a 90% chance of getting one of these dropped. So there's only going to be 1,000 of them. So anybody that's familiar with NFT mints, 1,000 is like nothing. That's barely any NFTs for a drop. There's usually, you know, 5,000 to 10,000. So I plan on buying a couple of these APA, you know, even just the common ones here for 2.5 for the chances of getting some of the APA Gals airdrop to me. So only 10% of them are going to be minted to the public. The rest, like I said, are going to be airdrops. So that 10%, you know, I imagine within a minute that's going to be sold out because of just how great the artist is and the community itself. So they don't say here when the snapshot officially is going to be taken into account. I know the airdrop is happening in April, so I imagine the snapshot will be coming up, and the floor price on these APAs are going to start to rise. You know, I've been monitoring it over here on the AVAX NFT stats website. You know, I was tracking the floor and the average sales price, you know, trying to see if I'm getting a good deal. I don't want to be buying in at the top. I do this for every project. and you can see we are sitting around the baseline, you know, average price 3.4 AVAX, you know, and that's considering all the different rarities. So like I said, they're gonna go very, very quickly, especially a lot of people are gonna be getting them airdropped. And then here's the rarities of the APA gals that are gonna be you know, being minted in April. And it's the exact same setup as the original APAs. And here's all your rarities. If you're lucky enough to get a legendary, they're definitely going to be going for some serious money. See over here, 350 AVAX for a legendary. So definitely worth looking into. The community is very, very, very strong. Here's the Hoppers Discord that I'm in, and they are extremely active. Anytime you ask a question, anything like that, everybody gets back to you so quickly. And if you're a holder, you can get access to the holder chat, and you know what I mean, you can ask all kinds of information in here, and it's the same community essentially that is the APA guys. So that's going to conclude my video for today. Like I said, I just started out this channel, and I do plan on making more videos on different, you know, play to earn games, and you know, different node type projects, and stuff in the DeFi world eventually. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and talk to you soon.